What's going on YouTube? Flaming Crypto coming with another crypto video. Today's video we're going to talk about portfolio diversification. Before we get started, let's take a look at the market. Bitcoin currently trading at $13,315, down 3.1%. Ripple is holding number 2, trading at $2.25, down 4.89%. Litecoin is number 6, trading at $219, down 2.95%. Let's take a look at BitConnect. BitConnect is number 19 on the charts, currently trading at $388, down 5.05%. So what I think we have going on here, guys, is I think we're in the state of correction. So we seen Bitcoin go all the way up to almost $20,000. Now we're down to 13,000. I think we may even go to $10,000 or $8,000, which I mean that is totally fine. I mean we need this correction, so basically to flush out all of that speculation money, people that was really into the space because of FOMO. So we're gonna flush out all of those people, and basically the people that really believing in the cryptocurrency space, the money is still going to be there. I think that it's going to be a lot of money coming into the space in 2018 as well. So currently the market cap is over $500 billion. The Bitcoin dominance, the BTC dominance is 38.2%. So, I mean, you can expect these numbers to rise. The correction is really needed for the cryptocurrency space to stay healthy. If you have a position in one of these coins and it's going down, just a buying opportunity. I mean, if you really believe in the project and it goes down, I mean, just hold it and buy more. That's what I do. So, for instance, if Bitcoin dropped to $10,000 or $8,000, I'm gonna buy more. If Ripple goes to at least $1.50, I'm gonna buy more. If Litecoin go to $150, I'm gonna buy more. If Stellar goes to about 22 cents, I'm gonna buy more. So yeah, I look at these corrections as buying opportunities. I mean, I don't panic. I don't have weak hands. I mean, I have had weak hands before. So weak hands is when you buy in because of FOMO. So you see a coin rising and you jump in because you don't want to miss out, or your coin drop and you sell too early. The newbies in the crypto space are prone to have weak hands. So just don't have weak hands, guys. If the coin is dropping, I mean, just look at the charts, do your technical analysis, find those resistance lines and those support lines, and if it goes below the resistance, I mean, if it goes below the support, buy more. If it goes above the resistance and you want to take some profit off the table, this is not financial advice. So I'm not telling you guys what to do with your coins, when to sell or when to buy. You are going to see days like this, even in the regular stock market. It's never always green days. You have those red days. And even in the stock market, you buy low, sell high. So the reason for this video is portfolio diversification. So the reason why I want to talk about diversification is because a lot of these guys buying cryptocurrencies, and so like, especially like the new people to cryptocurrencies. So how I look at it, if you are new to cryptocurrency, then you're basically looking for a way to make money. Not saying that you don't have other investments, but 9 times out of 10, cryptocurrency will be your first investment. You haven't been in the space for a while. So we just want to touch on diversification. So we see in the crypto space, see all of these massive gains 10x, 100x, 1,000% gains. So we're all chasing that money. We're all wanting to get those massive gains. So we may, as a human, become greedy and go head first and basically put your whole portfolio, say, in the cryptocurrency space. I mean, which that wouldn't be a smart idea, because if something was to happen to the crypto space, then all of your hard-earned money and all of the money that you have invested, you could lose it. So the reason why we diversify, basically, you spread your investments around. So say if the cryptocurrency space fails, then you have other investments to kind of help out for those losses. So you don't want to expose one asset to everything. Like they say, you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. So that is very true. When I first started watching the stock market videos, I watched this guy, and he was into buying cars, real estate, penny stocks. So he just had so much going on, and I was like, wow. And then I started thinking, so he said he got over $1 million at the age of 22, 26, so we're in that range. And I had to think logical. He could have got all that from the stock market, but it's very rare that you become a millionaire in the stock market. I forget the numbers, but it's a very low number that people that win in the stock market. I mean, because it's manipulated. I mean, so it's very rare that you will become a millionaire in the stock market. So what he did was he diversified his portfolio and allowed other assets to help him become a millionaire. Because it's not about having $1 million in cash at the end of the day, guys. $1 million in cash is worth nothing. So you want to become a millionaire by having $1 million in assets, whether that is real estate, cars, stock market, cryptocurrency, mutual funds, stocks and bonds. You want to have $1 million in assets. You don't want to have $1 million in cash. I mean, it's great to have $1 million in cash, but also have $1 million in assets would be even better. Now you're worth $2 million. You have $1 million in cash and $1 million in assets, which $1 million in assets would last a lot longer than your $1 million in cash. And you get price appreciation a lot of the times from your assets. For instance, stocks. A lot of the major stocks, they pay dividends. We don't get dividends in the crypto space. It is one company that pays dividends that I've seen so far. They're currently in their ICO stage. They do pay dividends. So they pay 100% of the mining profit to their token holders. We have to start thinking about other ways to make money other than just in the crypto space. Because if the technology infrastructure was to fail, then crypto, internet, Google, Facebook, Twitter, all of those things would become useless if the technology infrastructure was ever to fail. So, and if we had to go back to the barter and trading system, cash wouldn't do us no good, nor would cryptocurrency do us any good. So that leads me to talk about gold and silver. Okay, so if you go to Google and type in global monetary reset, you have you have a lot of things dealing with the global currency reset. It's already in effect. So China is trying to dethrone the US dollar. So let's just take a look at this video, guys. So you see, it says China aims to dethrone the dollar. So, um, so basically, we get a lot of our oil and things from China. Um, so China is no longer wanting to use the U.S. dollar. So using the they're wanting to use Petro One. They have created their own, basically using that to do their trades. So they're not wanting to use the U.S. dollar anymore. So we're already seeing it happen in front of our eyes, guys. If that really happens and China really makes that move, that's gonna hurt the U.S. economy something crazy. I have read articles. I'm not saying that it's true, but they're saying that we're so far in debt that we can't even really pay Social Security. So all of these people work all of their lives for their hard-earned money, and the government is having problems paying them what they owe them. So just say if the economic system was to fail and we had to go back to the barter system. So now I'm about to get into the gold and silver. So gold is a good investment, but it's not as a good investment as silver. So let's say, for instance, let's, let's just take a look and see gold per ounce. So the gold price per ounce today is almost $1,300, and let's look at silver, almost $17. So gold is $1,300 per ounce, and silver is $17 per ounce. So if we ever had to go back to the barter and trading system, silver would be a nice investment because you'll get more out of your silver than you would the gold as far as goods. So just say if you wanted to feed your family and you was going to do a trade, you got an ounce of gold, and you wanted to do a trade. So you meet the guy. He have chickens. He have a farm. He raised chickens. He's selling his chickens for $5. So you only have an ounce of silver. An ounce of gold. Can't break it. Can't chisel it. It'll be hard. And then it'll lose value. So if gold, we said gold was $1,300 an ounce, and he have his chickens for $5. So you gotta give him the whole ounce of gold for these chickens. So you have 260 chickens. Pretty sure if we're in those type times, it's gonna be hard to store the food and all of those type things. So you have 206 chickens. You'll get 260 chickens off an ounce of gold. So 17. So the same scenario, the guy come with an ounce of silver, it's $17. Go on a chicken farm. Hey, Mr. Bob, I need some chickens to feed my family. I have an ounce of silver. How many chickens can I get for this ounce of silver? It's $5. It's $5 a chicken, son. So do the math. You'll get almost 4 chickens. He may cut them in half for you, but he may only sell them whole. So if he only sell them whole, then you get 3 chickens. 3 chickens is a lot more logical to take back home and feed your family than having to take 260 chickens back home, and basically you're gonna be wasting majority of your food. So silver is always, to me, the best investment. Gold is expensive, and if we had to go back to the barter system, you will see yourself losing a lot of so you just be wasting a lot of the gold. A lot of the gold will be wasted because you're gonna be overpaying for a lot of the things that you were trying to trade for. Unless you have like gram bars of silver, gram bars of gold, I mean, but still, a gram of gold is about 50 some dollars. 41 dollars for a gram of gold. So you'll still be overpaying. You'll still have too many chickens. That's like 8 chickens. About seven. About 8 chickens. If you was to go, I mean, I'd rather have 3 than 8. I know we can consume 3 faster than we can consume 8. That's, I mean, basically, guys, I'm not telling you guys to go and buy a boatload of gold and silver, but just don't put all of your money into crypto space. Buy stocks and bonds, buy real estate, buy land, gold and silver, um, buy all of those things. Because remember, $1 million in cash is useless. When they make more money, when they print more money, basically called inflation, when we enter the inflation state and they're printing more money, the dollar that's in your pocket lose value every time they print more money. Gold and silver, those assets retain its value. And the price of gold and silver will go up over time. Just a couple days ago, gold per ounce was about 1,200, right at $1,200. Silver was right at 16. So the price of gold and silver is steady increasing. It's a slower investment, but the price does grow, and it retains its value. That's what you want, guys. You want to hold assets that retains its value. Bitcoin is a good investment because we know Bitcoin has seen tremendous growth, and Bitcoin will continue to grow as long as crypto is a part of the internet. Crypto will always grow, but Bitcoin is so volatile. So those people who bought Bitcoin when it was up at the ATH about 20,000, they're sick right now that Bitcoin is down 13,000. They're crying. But if they would have put that same amount of money into gold and silver, it'll be less painful today for those investors. I know people took out loans for their houses, then paid bills to invest in Bitcoin, thinking that it was going to be probably 30,000 by the end of the year, 40,000 by the end of the year, and now it's 13,000, maybe go down to 8,000. Those people are sick. Only thing I'm saying, guys, put your money into places where the asset retains its value. I have positions in crypto space. I have Bitcoin. I have Ripple. I have Singular DTV. I have Litecoin. About to buy Stellar when we have a correction there. Buying more Litecoin when we have a correction there. Buying more Ripple when we have a correction there. Buying more Bitcoin when we have a correction there. So I'm not saying don't put your money into crypto, because I invest in crypto. Have BitConnect, Hashflare, USI Tech. I'm all over the place in cryptocurrency, but I'm diversifying my portfolio within the cryptocurrency space, and I'm also investing in gold and silver. So if the cryptocurrency space fails for me, then I have the gold and silver to back me up. Just don't never put all your eggs in one basket, guys. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to talk you guys to death. I just wanted to make this quick video about portfolio diversification. My next video, I'm going to be talking about where to buy the gold and silver from. If you want to buy the gold and silver as a retail customer or a wholesale customer, I'm going to show you guys how to take those steps and buy the gold and silver so we can start diversifying our portfolio. And if you don't want to come out your pocket and pay for the gold and silver, take profit from cryptocurrency, this company that I deal with, they accept Bitcoin. So you can take profits from Bitcoin, or If you use Exodus, you can exchange another altcoin for Bitcoin. Buy you some gold and silver. Doesn't cost a lot. Take a little profit off the table from cryptocurrency. So basically, you're using one asset to dive into another asset. That's the best way to do it, guys. But I will leave a link in the description for the site, but I will also be making a video coming up soon about the platform itself. With that being said, guys, if you have any comments, leave them below. Like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Until next time, keep it crypto.